Good morning, everyone. Dr. Victoria Scribo here, speaking to you from the Seeds of Transformation Healing Center. And we're here in Massachusetts. Today is Saturday, November 13th, and the moon is in Pisces. For those of you who live on the other side of the world, you could be watching this tomorrow. And so for you, it's Sunday, the 14th. So we have the Pisces Moon continuing today, all day. The moon actually today makes its conjunction to Neptune in Pisces. And, oh my goodness, I'm over here looking here, and there's like smoke. I don't know if you guys can see it. You see that? I don't know what that is. It's just coming off these pillows here as it hits the sun. Wow. So, I want to talk about an aspect that's happening today. So we had another storm, which I will, but we had another storm yesterday. It was not nearly as shattering, I guess, tree shattering, as the nor'easter that brought down this tree. But now this morning, everything is sort of sparkling, like diamonds. Can you see that? I mean, this is just so beautiful. So let's talk about the astrology as I hopefully I'm not blinding you with the sun here, but it's just like magical back here. Very Pisces. So today we have Mercury, the planet of the mind, making a opposition to Uranus. The significance to that is that Uranus is the higher octave of Mercury, so there's a similar energy. However, Mercury tends to help us with, everything here is, I don't know if you can see the smoke coming from the tree here. It's really kind of neat. Oppositions bring awareness. And Uranus brings the awareness of the different, the unusual, the out of the box, oftentimes associated with our higher mind, which is a part of our energy that is connected to this incarnation, but transcends it as well. And so today we can have an awareness around things that we've forgotten, memories that we've chosen to forgotten, especially if they've been traumatic. But we can also be made aware of past life memories. It's a real sort of connection to the higher realms. And depending on how well a person can bring that energy in and make sense of it, which is hard even for those quote unquote more evolved or more aware, I should say, more aware. Even that can be challenging. So you can feel a little unstable. You can feel a little off kilter today, mentally, and maybe even a little bit physically. Feel a little dizzy. There's a lot of energy that we're contending with now. There's an opening up, and things are easy to go out of control because people don't really know what they're experiencing. And when you're experiencing something that's out of the norm, very often what people will do is they will get afraid. And that can make us do things and kind of lose our heads, so to speak. So there's this energy in the ethers about losing your head, which will, which is on a certain level rising, getting stronger. It'll be pretty strong on the full moon of the 19th, which is an eclipse, when the moon is conjunct Caput Algol, which is a fixed star associated with losing your head, literally and figuratively. This opposition of Mercury and Uranus is part of a whole interaction between Mercury and Uranus, but also Mars. A few days ago, Mars and Mercury made a conjunction, and they both, on the same day, made a square to Saturn. Last quarter, Christ in Consciousness, revolutionary square. And now, what's happening over today and next week, when Mars is opposite Uranus, there is a culmination or an awareness or something coming out that we will become aware of. And so there are revelations ready to come out. We can start to see it politically with just the fact that Bannon was indicted. If anyone hasn't checked out my Bannon video, I did a card reading on him. I also did a card reading. I also did an astrology, a little look at Kristen Cinema's astrology chart. It was pretty creative yesterday. You know me, it's all or nothing. You don't see a video for a month, or you see 3 in a day. That's me. But when I have the time, I do it, and then I get so excited about what comes up that I put it all out there on the same day. Kind of like Mercury opposite Uranus, just putting it out there. So we can feel that there is a shift, that things are turning a corner. Now, what that actually means in the long run, I can't say, but I do know that. Hi, little birds. You have something to say? Hello, little sparrows. Hi. They obviously had something to say. Sparrows are symbolic of the common folk. That would be you and I. We're the common folk. Anyway, so there's a revealing and an uncovering. When I did my reading with Marianne, and then subsequent readings about this time, the High Priestess kept coming up. In fact, I think she did a specific reading on why is the High Priestess coming up. And the High Priestess reveals things. She reveals things. And it is a 2. The card is a 2 in the tarot. And if you look at a 2 via Roman numerals, it looks like a doorway, right? The Roman numeral 2 looks like a doorway. We just had the 1111 portal. And so doors are opening. The question is, as with all portals, you must raise your vibration to the vibration of the doorway before you're allowed to be let in. So it requires us to be very conscious of our energies, very conscious about what we're saying, conscious about what we're thinking. It all has to do really with mindfulness. And so it's important at this time that we're very mindful, both of what's around us, what's coming out of our mouth, and what's coming into our heads. If it comes into your head, it may not be appropriate to go out of your mouth, or perhaps it is. That's your discernment. That's what you have to decide. But yeah, so another intense day in its way, although not nearly as intense as things are going to get next week. So, but keep your third eye open. See what illuminations come your way. So when Mars makes its opposition to Uranus, and the energy really starts to move, it's as if we're getting a preview in a certain way of what can manifest. So be aware. All right, guys, I'm going to let you go. I am standing here blinded by the light, cut loose like a deuce, another runner in the night. I can't say a thing. The sun is so bright, which is okay. It's nice. The sun feels nice on my face. All right, guys, have yourself a great day. Like, subscribe, and check out those videos if you haven't already. They're pretty interesting, I think, if I may so myself. And I will see you again tomorrow morning. Much love. Namaste.